I'm a big proponent of using a variety of weight and rep ranges for every muscle group, including the abs. And I'm not just talking about weighted crunches. You also need to focus a variety of weight and rep ranges on the lower abs. There are few better lower ab exercises than the hip thrust. This is due to the vertical component of the movement, unlike the reverse crunch, which involves more horizontal movement and therefore places less resistance on the lower abs. The hip thrust is also one of the best exercises to alter resistance and rep ranges. This is also due to the short and mostly vertical movement of the exercise. And there are a number of ways to add and alter resistance with the hip thrust. Get used to the exercise first with just your body weight. Be sure that your legs are as straight as possible and that you initiate the movement by using the lower abs to lift the glutes off the bench. Then slowly return to the start position and repeat for reps. Once the body weight only version is easy, you can start adding resistance to change up the rep ranges, as you'll see in many of my workouts. You can use a dumbbell simply by holding it between your feet while you perform the hip thrust as shown here. You can also use bands by tethering them to the bench as shown here. You can watch my YouTube video on the band hip thrust for more details on how to perform this version of the hip thrust. And another way that many Gym Army members are familiar with is the Smith machine version of the hip thrust. I also have many YouTube videos on this version for more details on how to do it properly. Now, when you see the hip thrust listed in my workouts and the rep range is only 6 to 8 reps or so, you have several options to increase the weight and fall within the prescribed rep range. As always, stay Gym Army strong.